First up, police say it's going to take about a week to determine exactly what caused this morning's massive 104-car pileup on I-25 in Denver. It started around 10:30 this morning northbound on the interstate between Logan Street and University Boulevard. An unidentified female passenger was killed when her car hit a semi at I-25 in Logan. 30 people were treated at area hospitals, and it took more than 5 hours to clear the wreckage and reopen the interstate. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison was in Denver tracking the aftermath of that pileup, but he's in Fountain tonight with a story that's new at 10. Scott, we saw similar crashes where you are earlier today.
We did, Jonathan, and in both locations, authorities say that brief whiteout conditions from heavy snow and drivers who didn't slow down for the conditions were factors in those accidents. Now, earlier this evening, we spoke with a man who was in the middle of that Denver pileup. Tonight, he's thankful to be alive and unharmed.
Very horrific, chaotic.
Driver Mike Perez of Aurora was in the center of it all when a brief period of heavy snow reduced visibility and made the pavement slick. Vehicles began piling up on I-25 in Denver, against each other, even on top of each other.
First, when I hit my brakes, I actually rear-ended a vehicle that was in front of me. And then after that, I felt probably about five or six hits from all directions of my vehicle.
Police say damaged vehicles were spread along a 2-mile stretch of the interstate, and traffic backed up a mile behind that as drivers detoured to side streets. 30 people, including some children, were taken to hospitals. When you see the damage, it's amazing that there weren't more victims like the passenger in this red vehicle that rear-ended a semi.
Saw the guy get out. He had blood all over him, and then they told us that there was a lady in there too who didn't make it. It's
an extreme example of what a sudden weather change and failing to adjust to it can do.
They just called tow trucks from all different companies, as many as we could have, get down there, and all those tow companies in town were there.
And the name of that woman killed in today's Denver pileup has not been released yet, but police say she was in the largest of 3 separate crashes there, one that involved more than 40 vehicles. Fortunately, it wasn't quite as bad earlier here in Fountain. Reporting live, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.